Hello, everybody, and welcome to. Actually, sorry, I should start off by saying Happy New Year, everybody. I'm going to be doing here now is what Q-Tip told me to do, and I'm going to go to this door down in the ancient basin to see what lies behind it. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. One pure vessel has ascended. Beyond this lies it. We shall enter this place. Was the pure vessel the Hollow Knight? Yeah, I'm guessing that's the way that it works. So I recorded this episode a few days over Christmas, and I am now sitting down. It is Thursday, I think like the 3rd of January. Yeah, tomorrow's the 4th. And essentially I'm doing my voiceover separate from it because it was too busy around the house with people coming and going over the holidays. So I'm talking to you about an hour and 20 minutes before this video should be going live. Well, it should be going live at 8 o'clock. I don't know if that will happen by the time that I've got it exported and uploaded with how slow my internet is. What I really got a vibe for here, particularly with the kind of ways that it's stepping down and arching down the way, is like it's the descent into the abyss in the New Lundo runes in Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 reference, shock horror, who would have thought that in Hollow Knight? But it's like, oh, I managed to do this without the Covenant of Artorias. Yeah, it's really interesting seeing all the little skulls of all the other vessels that have come before us. I suppose the fact that you can't dream nail them is that there's literally nothing left. They're husks. What was this again? It's a few days now since I played, so I'm kind of probably not the best way to be doing this. Yep, just keep hopping around there, Hayden. Makes sense. Such ominous music. It's like that kind of building kind of. It's not quite dead silence, and you can hear the little prittle prattle of those kind of battle grubs. Oh, I took out 2 of them with my thorns. Fair play to me. I thought I was going back up there to get all the geo. No, I am greedy. We literally have nothing to spend it on at this stage. Well, I suppose to upgrade. Yeah. There's a few charms we can upgrade. Jump, do it, I dare ya. I wonder why I didn't just. Oh yeah, I suppose I could have landed on them. The abyss. It's just a dumping ground of vessels, isn't it? Is it a dumping ground, or is it the ones that weren't able to climb out, that weren't powerful enough, that didn't have it in them to kind of meet the Pale King's standards? Or did he like just throw the ones that were unnecessary back in or kind of useless? This is interesting. Use voices will cry out again. So it's that like shrieking thing. Took me long enough to work it out. Oh, I definitely did get it. Huh, I must come back to it. Sorry. I'm like watching it along with you guys this week. It's like, what the hell was I up to? And what was that? Oh, it's like puffs of void or abyss coming up. It's the void, isn't it? Yeah, the tendrils coming up. The darkness. What I don't understand is if the night, well, I say the night, our vessel comes from this, why is it trying to drag him back down? Like these shades and that, they seem hostile. Even though I suppose our shade itself is hostile whenever we die and we need to get back to it. It's almost like it doesn't want us to leave, like it wants to be whole. I'm interested as well, like this is the bottom of the world and there's just this ocean. Is this like the lifeblood at the core of the world? Or I suppose like, not like lava, but it's just in like you don't think. I suppose when you think of planet Earth, you think like, okay, there's layers of lava and magma floating around. It's a long time since I did geography. I can't think of like it's the mantle, the crust, the core, all that stuff. But to have this building down here shows that there was obviously some form of, if not civilization, at least an outpost. It's a strange formation for. Then again, we're playing a game about bugs. It's what they do. They burrow and burrow further into the ground. This is like they're skyscrapers. I messed up here massively. So it says to turn it off. I just bang around like an idiot, not seeing the lever right in front of me. I come out, F around a bit. I'm not even sure if I edit out any of this. Yeah, no, I probably should have edited out more of this. They just want to have a little... that would have been gross. A dark poop... no, don't say it. Don't say it. I know that younger people watch... a few younger people watch this as well, so I need to be somewhat considerate of the nonsense that I sprout. Oh, that exhale. I'm very close to the microphone. Sorry about that. There's a particular amount of rambling from me today. Up, yes. I spent the whole day so far. I probably should have got to this sooner, but I decided I wanted to declutter my entire bedroom and just throw out everything I owned. Yep. Just tried to crystal blast my way across the sea of dark tendrils. What I did was I had like 4 bookshelves in my room just full up of DVDs and games and books and CDs, which you can probably see in the intro to most of these episodes. You can see a little segment of it that I used. Yeah, that's really cool in there, the altar thing. I got obsessed with trying to find that for a bit. I spent much longer shooting across there than what I'm going to show you guys. And what I decided to challenge myself was to see if I could reduce the things that I really, really wanted. Basically, I was only allowed to keep 1 bookshelf worth of stuff. Everything else had to be traded in, or I'm donating it to charity, or if anyone I know kind of wants it. I think someone's already laid claim to my big pile of the Game of Thrones books, which I'm like, they look nice when they're there, but I'm never going to read them again. I'll read the new one when it comes out, the Winds of Winter, but I'm not going minimalist, but I just thought it would be good to declutter and earn a few bob from it. Like, I think I worked out from what I can trade in terms of games and DVDs, which are only worth tuppence at this stage in CEX. I should get a good, like, 80, 90 quid, which I'm probably going to use to buy Resi 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3 later this month. My plan with Kingdom Hearts 3 is, because it's a very special game to me, is maybe to do a no commentary playthrough of it. I haven't really decided yet. I suppose I could use this video as well while we're wandering around in the dark to talk about what I'm calling kind of wave 2 of her first time. So the idea is that there's still going to be the ongoing series with Laura playing Dark Souls, but hopefully I will have Hollow Knight finished in a week or 2, and then I'm going on to Cuphead. I got to lend... Have I just glitched into that? No. I was very, very obsessed with this. I got my brother's Xbox to play not Hollow Knight, Cuphead. So I'm going to do a run through of that. We'll have Resi 2. Hopefully I'll get a proper run through of that. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is out in March. We're going to do that. And what else is there? We have... Oh, God. Yeah, and then I just gave up and I was like, oh, a lever. If anyone has any suggestions of games that they'd like to see me play, actually, I'm all open to that. Now that I have the PS4 and the Xbox as well. I tried to record a little bit of Smash... Oh my god, that was so stupid. A little bit of Smash Ultimate on my cousin's Switch on Christmas Day, but it was just too hard to kind of do it and make it interesting. And I was also worried about, like, if you have kids in YouTube videos, isn't there like a whole thing I don't know, there just seems to be a lot of boxes you have to tick when you're uploading your videos if there's underage people in it. So it's like, best just to avoid this. Won't be putting up any smash. Pretty interesting thing when I was rambling there that I just glossed over was the light shining down from the tower that the lever let out that subdued the tendrils. This is really cool as well. The shade cloak. I think it lets me like dart through the tendrils and all that sort of stuff. I don't get who this guy is presenting like. It's not like the Fountain of Life or like a chalice. Well, it's kind of ritualistic in a way, isn't it? Like he's offering up this like, it's almost satanic in some sorts, or gluttonous. It's like, drink from me and you will gain more power. Yeah, I suppose like the blood of Christ and all that, but not really at all. Don't mean to offend anyone by making that analogy. Yeah, if anyone has any kind of lore tidbits on who the large man holding that basin was, I'd be very interested to hear. Blast off, little knight. I love the little kind of inkwell dots that are floating around as well. The spheres, it's very atmospheric. What I don't get is though, they all look like boulder shells to me in the background. Like grey boulder shells. Ooh, I suppose the little kind of grub centipede things that are crawling around are just bigger versions of the ones that the boulders themselves spit out, aren't they? Now are we going to do it right? No, still just trying to chop away at empty vessels. What is also as peculiar is that the power of that has reached down into the abyss, as it seems to be like the radiance, and it seems to be an opposing force. So how has it? It's literally in the home. Like if you think of invading forces, it's on the home turf. It's quite strange. Or just shows kind of the extent to which it can reach. How powerful it was. Considering that, like, it's coming from the Blackgate Temple inside the Hollow Knight is where it resides. And obviously you can see in the Forgotten Crossroads, when you start to break the seals, how much it takes over. But yeah, I suppose that it's a minimal amount that is extended out this far. Makes sense. Unfortunately, no King Seater, Frampt, or... Frampt? Who's the other guy in Dark Souls? Cat. The two primordial serpents to bring us up out of the abyss. This time, we have to do it the old-fashioned way and climb. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to speak to you again. What episode, or not episode, series of Arrested Development was that in? Was that 3, I want to say? It might have been the only funny thing out of season 3. With Job constantly reflecting on it, and it would kind of pan out in his face as he looked into the abyss. It's kind of Arrested Development. It was a kind of show that I slept on for a while in like maybe my first 2 years of college, but then I got into it hard. Tried to get into Parks and Rec at the same time, and the first season completely put me off. And it wasn't actually until I'd say last year or the year before I went back and actually finished it and watched it through. It's like Ron Swanson, Leslie Knope, all like it's where Chris Pratt came from. It gave us Chris Pratt and Audrey Plaza. Great show. Wholesome as well. Not that that matters, but like you could sit down and watch it with your mammy if you wanted. Even Tom would be kind of like, ah, oh, cute little devil. Here she is. Get good girl. I've been seeing a lot of fan art of her holding the get good sign. It faced the void. I did. A minute now, I'll read this out. Ghost, I see you face the place of your birth, and now it drapes yourself in the substance of the shadow. Though our strength is but a similar rest in that part of you, that crucial emptiness I do not share. So she doesn't have the emptiness, whatever. Oh dear, I've messed this up. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Okay, funny then that such darkness gives me hope. A difficult journey you would face, but a choice it can create. Prolong our world's stasis or face the heart of its infection. Sorry, I messed up completely. Like, it was playing. I'm trying to run two apps at once. I'd urge you to take the harder path, but what may come, the decision rests with you. I'm obviously going to take the harder path. We've come so far in this. I'm not going to kind of weasel off and abandon all hope. You can count on me, Hornet. I might have messed up this recording a little bit. It might be a bit haphazard and all over the shop, but you know, I get the job done. It mightn't be elegant. It mightn't be particularly creative. This is probably all out of sync now from the way that I recorded things, but it shouldn't look too bad. Ah, yeah. That was that whole part of it, and I also found another dream. So let's see how that boss battle went. Kalian. I think this was when I was on my way back up. We know he's strong, and he came to Hollow Nest to test his strength. He's like if Gurman just got buff, went to the gym, took a few roids. I think I kind of beat this on just pure fluking. Again, the whole kind of theme of this episode is just haphazardness. I mean, I get the job done, but it's not done well. Like, I don't even think there's any strategy here. Yeah, hide in the corner. That's about right. Still hits me. How the hell do I manage to beat this guy? I think I beat him. I might just be saying that. No, I definitely did beat him. Come on! Come on! My money's on me. It's done now. Doesn't matter. Okay, I don't think I have much else to show in the way of footage, so I'll probably start wrapping up. Still I'm showing him or not. Yep. He sent me here to test me, didn't he? I'm ready to join you now, brother. Together. I hope he's not an important character. If he is, please let me know. I'm so sorry about doing Galian this disservice. Anyway, that's probably going to be the end of the episode. I now have to go put together all what I've recorded for tomorrow's Dark Souls episode. Absolute chaos this week has been, so thank you for putting up with me. Let's just watch all this. I'll fade away into silence. Goodbye.